Good morning, moms and dads and boys and girls, if you're around too. I wanted to give you a little insight on the little books that'll be coming home with your child probably in the next several packets. They're the ones that are run off. Some of them look similar to this, and I wanted to just kind of show you how to work through a book. You're definitely doing my job for me, but this one's a little bit more advanced. Some of your children have already actually done this one, and it's in their bags at school, which I will probably be sending home at some point. But the first thing that when you show these children this book is you look through the words and you decide if there's any words that they know. And some of them know at, some of them know the, and then you refer to the picture and say, what do you think this book is about? And so they're probably going to say, oh, I think it's about a farm or a farmer. So you can help them work through the text. And of course, down is some of your kids do know that, but a lot don't. So you would say, okay, this is down at, ooh, I bet you know this word, the. What do you think this is? What do you think that word is? And a lot of them will guess farm. And why did they guess that? Because it begins with the and it matches the picture. So the next thing we would do after we read it, and we're really trying to get them to point as they read, down at the farm. So their finger is touching each word as they read it. So they don't go down on the farm with the cow. Obviously, there's not enough words for that. So that's one of the very beginning things we do in pre-kindergarten. So I'm going to flip it open, and what you would do, you do picture walk. Well, what do you see on this page? Barn. What do you see on this page? Goat. And so you would go through that until the very end of the book, and they would already have a good idea of what they're going to be reading. So then you would reread the title together as they point down at the farm. And then you would open it up, and I always ask them, ooh, put your finger where you start reading, and they should all at this point be able to put their finger right there, and we'll say, oh, you know that word, I, and we just did seed last week, so you probably know this word, see, and oh, this was on the cover of the book, the, and oh, get your mouth ready, barn. Does it match the picture? Yes. Does it make sense? And you can even say barn. What do you hear at the end of that N sound? And you would continue through the book the same way, and then always come back and let them reread it. If they're struggling with a word, it's okay to give it to them. We are really working on, it's called one-to-one correspondence, where they're touching the words as they go. And these are all repetitive, so they're going to be pretty easy, probably easier than this even. I just wanted to give you a little bit of how we do it. And then this becomes, once your child practices it enough, this becomes their book that they can read to you. So that's just a little bit about what we call kind of guided reading at the pre-K level. And you will be getting several of these because this is the time of the year that we really start working on these skills. And some of your kids are going to get this. You'll be shocked. You'll be like, wow, you're such a great reader. And if your child is struggling, that's okay. You can just practice one-to-one. If you have to give them every word, it's okay. We're just all in different places. So that's just a little tip about guided reading. So when you get this book, you'll kind of have an idea of how to start it with your child. All right. Have a great day. See y'all later, hopefully.